Hi everyone, welcome to my very first YouTube video. I'm so excited to finally be creating content for you guys. If you guys don't know me from my Instagram, my name is Summer Rollerson. I am 22 years old. I'm a wife and a mama. My baby girl, Ella Rose Rollerson, she just turned 1 in August of this year. So crazy to believe. They grow so fast. My wonderful husband, his name is Logan Rollerson. He is also 22 years old. We met, I think, when I was 7 years old. We grew up as next door neighbors. The second I saw him, I was like, that's the one I want. That's my husband. Baby girl just woke up from her nap, but hubby and I got married in February 8th of 2019, so we'll be celebrating our 2-year anniversary in February of 2021. So my husband is in the Coast Guard and we're currently stationed here in the Outer Banks, North Carolina. It's all beach. We don't have any Targets. We don't have any Chick-fil-A. We have one Publix. If you guys don't know what Publix is, it's a grocery store. All of my family is in Florida. Our parents are still neighbors, so it's super convenient when we go down and visit, especially with baby girl. So a little bit about me. I am a follower of Christ. And I am the youngest of 2 sisters. My dad passed away when I was 10 years old back in 2008, so I actually gained a stepdad a little over a year later, which he is so wonderful and sweet. I also gained 5 stepbrothers who I love dearly and miss. I'm currently a stay-at-home mom, and I feel very blessed to be able to have the opportunity to stay home with her every single day and just spend so much time with her. I feel truly blessed. Being a stay-at-home mom was not always my plan. Actually, after Ella was born, I decided I didn't want to go return to work. I was working at Publix. I've worked for Publix for 3 years, but after Ella was born, I wanted to stay home with her and I had that opportunity, so I took it. After she was born, I did start a little bow business on Etsy, which I lost my passion for when my mental health got really bad once this little pandemic started. I wanted to film a little Q&A along with my intro and my introduction for you guys because I just felt like it's easier for you guys to get to know me if you ask me some cool questions. So on Instagram, I did a little question box and I screenshotted a whole bunch of questions. So let's get on with the questions. The first question that I have is, how did I meet my husband? So I already previously explained that we were next door neighbors. We grew up as next door neighbors. And our parents are still neighbors, so it's going to be a fun little story to tell Ella when she gets older. Do you like being a military wife? For me, yes, I personally do like being a military wife. I feel very proud of my husband, and I feel, like I said, blessed to stay home with Ella, so I think the military just helps out a lot and provides for us. I want to take advantage of my husband being in the military, and I want to go to Hawaii. I know my mom's going to watch this and she is going to be so upset because I did a little prank on her saying that we were going to Hawaii, which was really mean and I feel really bad about it. But I really want to go to Hawaii. I want to take advantage of being in the Coast Guard. Like, you're always going to be on the coast. You're always going to be by a beach, or sometimes you'll be at like on a river or something. But I mean, third question is, how do you cope with being so far from family? It's really hard. I miss my friends. I miss my family. I miss going to brunch with my sisters in the morning. We used to go to First Watch. If you know what First Watch is, it's a really good breakfast brunch place. I miss it so much, and I feel like I missed out on a lot of things, but luckily, technology today, I can just call them up. Me and my mom talk literally 3 times a day. FaceTime. So she can see Ella, I can see her. She's literally my best friend. Me and my sister Sylvia, we talk all day, every day. My sister Sam and I, we chat a lot over text and sometimes on FaceTime. I wish I had grandparents around so that, you know, when hubby and I just need a date night or something, we can have the grandparents come over and watch baby girl so that we can go out. So we never have any like date nights, but I mean, we do have date nights, but they're with Ella, so it's different. But I mean, he's in the military, so what are you gonna do, you know? we just roll with it. Do you miss living in Jacksonville? Do I miss living in Jacksonville? I miss my family, like I just said, but I don't miss the city itself. I think it's really nice being out here. It's definitely quiet in like the fall, winter, spring, and then the summertime is crazy here because of the tourists, if you know the Outer Banks. I don't miss the city. I don't miss the crime. I don't miss the chaos. I do miss the nightlife. There's not much here, like, at all. You have to go to Virginia. I never do because of Ella. But a part of me, yes, I do miss living in Jacksonville. There was a lot of entertainment, so I do miss that entertainment. Here, it's just beach. That's all it is. And if I want to go to Target and go shopping, like, I have to drive an hour and 15 minutes. What would you tell your 16-year-old self? What would I tell my 16-year-old self? I would say everything you do will have an effect on you later on in life. So just be very cautious and aware of your actions and your words. Do you have a dream career? I wouldn't necessarily say dream career, but I did want to be a pediatrician at one point, and I did want to be a teacher, but now I'm not really sure what's in the books. Currently a stay-at-home mom, starting a YouTube channel. I don't know. If I ever decide to go to college, I'll probably end up being a teacher. How many babies do you want? Me personally, I want 3 babies, but my husband wants 2, so we're stuck on 2 right now, but I don't know. We'll see. I want 3. What has changed in your life the most since becoming a mom? I wouldn't say something like that's changed in my life, but more changed about me. I'm a completely different person than I was when she was born. Ella has really shaped me into the person like I am today. My faith has changed since becoming a mom. I am more devoted. I just want to be a better person all around and a good role model for my children, and I want to create these traditions for them. So like going to church on Sundays, I want that to be an every week thing. Since being a mom, my faith has definitely been the most thing that's changed, and my personality, I just feel maybe like more mature. I don't listen to rap music, and I don't cuss. I mean, sometimes it'll slip out here and there if I'm really angry or stub my toe. I think becoming a mom has made me truly a better person. If Ella wasn't Ella, what would her name be? So hubby and I were driving down, I don't know if it was for Christmas or for my gender reveal. I think it was, I don't know, one of those, but my husband actually came up with the name Ella, and I loved it. I picked out the middle name Rose. It's a long car ride down to where our family lives, so I had like 12 hours to go through a million different names and middle names, so I found the middle name Rose and I loved it. I had a few other middle names like Noelle, which I still think is very beautiful. If Ella wasn't Ella, I don't know what her name would be, because once he said that name Ella, I just fell in love with it. I felt like it just felt right. It sounded right. And I was like, that's my baby girl Ella. Like, I do have a name for a girl, but I will not be announcing the name until, so say if we have a baby girl, my next baby is a girl, I won't announce her name until she is born. How would you describe your parenting style? My parenting style, I just bought a book from Amazon that I can link down below for you guys, but it's called Gentle Discipline. So it's like no spanking and no yelling. I'll have to link it for you guys, but that's the kind of, like, if that's what you're talking about, like parenting style, or do you guys mean like what toys? Because like I'm teaching her the Montessori way. I'll talk about my parenting style a little more in a different video for you guys. How was the first year of being a mama? The first year of being a mama, oh my gosh. I still can't believe that my baby girl is, oh my gosh, she's like 13 months now, about to be 14 months old. That is insane. Time flies by. I was literally crying with my husband last night looking at photos of her. I've been crying looking at photos of her since the day she was born. Like, every day the day goes by, I'm like, oh, I miss you being such a newborn. Like, I miss the newborn smell. Oh, my baby fever is so high. How was the first year of being a mama? The first year of being a mama was very exciting. It's challenging. It's just like a whole new world. It's definitely challenging for your marriage. It's exciting, it's fun. It's just been the best year of my life, honestly. Were you scared when you found out you were pregnant? Was I scared? No. Was I anxious? Yes. I took a pregnancy test every single day for like a week until I got pregnant. But no, I was not scared when I found out that I was pregnant. I was just very anxious. I would say not scared, but a little nervous, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm growing a human. I want to make sure that I am drinking a lot of water, which I was not very good at. But I was just very like, I wanted to be healthy. I wanted a baby to be healthy. I just wanted everything to be perfect, because I've always dreamed of being pregnant and being a mommy, and I was like just so blessed that I had the opportunity to be a mom. So I just wanted everything to be perfect. How was birth? Birth was very long. I know mamas have been in labor for days, so I can't even say my birth was long. But I think I was in labor for, I don't know, over maybe 22 hours, which isn't that long, but to have those really strong, hard contractions, like, man, that was very painful. I pushed for, I think, 3 hours. I remember my doctor asked me at one point if I wanted to have a C-section, just give up, and I was like, no. I wanted to have a natural birth and push this baby out. I was not pushing hard enough, which now I'm like, I know exactly what to do with the next baby. I'm going to do all these exercises and get my body like super ready for labor and birth. So you learn from your mistakes. My biggest tip is just push and push hard. Birth was just an experience that I will always remember until the day I pass on. But birth was so amazing and beautiful. I would give birth to another 5 babies after Ella. I pushed Ella out. I was like, I looked at the doctor and my husband. I was like, I want 20 more of these. Like, after I pushed for 3 long hours and hard long hours, I was like, give me 20 more. And my doctor looked at me like I was crazy. It was just so beautiful and such a special moment. Like, I don't want to start getting emotional over here. What was the recovery? Recovery was very hard and different and challenging, because you're in a lot of pain and your body is like healing, but you're also taking care of a newborn and your hormones are going, fluctuating, and it's a lot of learning with your newborn. It's a lot of mental and emotional and physical healing. I would say my recovery, it wasn't that bad. I was in a lot of pain the first week that I got home. I just remember sitting in the bathroom with my mom crying because I was in so much pain, and I'm just so thankful that my family came up here after Ella was born, because they were so much help. Like, my mother-in-law was doing laundry and helping with the dishes, and my mom was cooking for the next baby. Like, oh my gosh, you can stay with me for a month, mother-in-law and mother. Like, if my mom could stay up here for a month, I would love it for the next baby, because I'll have to have someone watching my toddler while I am figuring things out. When will you try for baby number 2? We will try for baby number 2 when we're ready. I think that having a set timeline is not always achievable. Having a set timeline is not always going to work for every family. Like, you want babies to be a year apart. You want them to be exactly 2 years apart. Like, it's not going to work for every family. In a perfect life, I would love to have them a year and a half apart. But I think if the time is right, we are going to try. I want to be pregnant when Ella is 2 years old. So, I don't know. We'll see. Whatever God's timing is for us to have a baby, that's what will be. If I had a boy, what names are my favorite? I forgot that hubby and I were going to do a video on, if you guys want to see this video, we're going to do a video that says baby names we like for baby number 2 but won't be using, because we already have 2 names, a boy name and a girl name for our next baby. Already picked out, but I won't be saying those names until baby boy or girl is born. So before I end out this video, I do want to say a few things that I want to achieve on my channel. I want to normalize mom struggles. Talk a little bit about postpartum depression and mental health, and talk a little bit about our Lord. So those are a few things that I'm passionate about: mental health, Jesus, and children's education. So if you guys want to give me a few video suggestions in the comments down below, I would love that so much and appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me, and I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye.